Hello, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Dano Crypto. My name is Daniel Curtis Hughes, and on this channel, I show you guys how to make simple and effective moves in the crypto ecosystem. Welcome, everyone. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. If you are a new viewer, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like button, smash it up, hit it to a all-time high for my videos and my channel, and thank you for coming. So on today's video, I'm going to go over a few different things. We're going to do a little bit of a market review, and also we are going to go into the crypto.com Ruby Steel card. So this is something that I've been really stoked about and waiting to get for a long time. Crypto.com has a fantastic debit card program and loyalty program where they are using their CRO token, the CRO token, which is a huge ecosystem. It's one of the biggest ecosystems and crypto exchanges in the space. And if I'm not mistaken, it is owned by China, but it operates in multiple different countries. So one of the things that I like about the crypto.com in general is just their customer support. So their customer support is live chat, and it's super fast. You're getting a real person. You're not getting a robot. You're not getting, a generated auto response. You're actually getting someone who contacts back within 20 minutes, and they mean that. Usually it's before 10 minutes. So along with having really good customer service, the CRO token is actually linked into with their blockchain, which is called Kronos. So Kronos is the blockchain that crypto.com has been working on, and has their own tokenomics that go into that, their own contracts and tokens that are on Kronos that have a swap. You can also mint NFTs. So there's a lot of different things that the crypto.com has been getting involved with. So the cool thing about this card is the rewards and the benefits. So I started off with the Midnight Blue, and what that does is just give you 1% back in your purchases. So what these debit cards basically do, and some people might not understand this and don't know about this, but with the crypto cards, it's either going to be using USDC, like a stable coin, as the purchase when you make a charge on the actual POS system, or it's going to just use your USD fiat. And what the crypto.com card does is it gives you an option to top up your card. So when you top up your card, you are just transferring it from your checking account, or you're also able to top it up from different coins, such as the CRO token, or from USDC, or from Bitcoin, and I think there's some other ones that you can choose. So say you own some of those crypto assets, you can actually top up your card from those crypto assets, turning it into USD to be able to purchase. I'm not sure if they're going to switch that that type of implementation where they'll use USDC directly, so then you don't have to switch it to USD. But I think because of how all POS systems are running right now and how they take the money, I think it has to go to USD. So with that knowledge of how it actually works, what you do is you top up your card, and then when you use your card, so I have the Ruby Steel, so when you use the Ruby Steel, you will be getting 2% back in the CRO token. So with every purchase that you can make with a debit card, you're getting 2% back. So that means any bills that you pay with a debit card, phone bill, anything that is doing a debit transaction and it's not doing an ACH routing with your bank account number and a routing number, this is the way to go. So this is how you can basically stack your crypto and get cash back on everything. So this is what I've been doing to really maximize and stack using this Ruby Steel card. and also just maximizing my gains fully. So what the stipulations are for getting the Ruby Steel card, which is the second tier, you have to stake the CRO token, but it is a locked staking. So there's multiple types of staking. There's staking that is free and open, where you can stake and then you can withdraw and pull out at any point, and there might be a percentage fee for doing that. With this, you are staking for the Ruby Steel $400 of CRO, which when I bought that, I think equated to about 974 CRO. So it holds it for a total of 180 days, and you are unable to withdraw that. It holds it and locks it in the stake, which is basically how these projects hold liquidity in being able to provide rewards and incentive in holding the CRO token and to keep the ecosystem of the benefits and the rewards going. So personally, I think with $400 as a lockup stake to get 2% back, that's a really good start. So the next tier is 4,000, which ends up getting you 3% back. So, and then you can go up next tier, 40,000 gets you 5%. If you have 400,000 staked, then you get 8% back. And each of these have different rewards. With the Ruby Steel, you get Spotify paid. So I think this is a great way for the normal, regular person that isn't necessarily wanting to buy crypto, but to get yourself started in just get yourself in the game. This is a great way to do it, because then you can still use you're using your bank accounts, but what you're doing is kind of like getting your toe in the ecosystem. You're getting your toe in the water of owning crypto, and also just getting used to using these apps and being able to say, oh, okay, well, there's these networks and there's these different blockchains that I can send, between. If you look at your USDC in crypto.com, you can see that there's multiple different networks that you can choose from to send your USDC. So you guys are going to have to know how to do that eventually, because that is going to be the future. You are going to be transacting through these digital wallets, sending people your digital assets, whether it be an NFT or a coin. This is going to be the future. So this is a great way to start. Okay, so other thing that I want to talk about, since we're talking about exchanges and we're talking about debit cards, Voyager has a debit card and a loyalty program. Loyalty program's already launched. You can buy VGX in different tiers to get rewards. The debit card is in pre-registration, so the debit card has not launched fully. Only early access people have been able to actually use the card. I'm trying to become one of those people, but let's get to the point. So state regulators crack down on Voyager Digital's crypto interest offering. So what this means is that different states have basically deemed that Voyager's way that they are handling their interest program is against the law, and that they are basically are saying that they're deeming them as securities. And so security regulators in at least seven U.S. states are scrutinizing Voyager Digital, the Canadian crypto investment firm, over its offering of interest-bearing crypto accounts. Director of the Alabama Securities Commission, Joseph Borg, told CoinDesk on Tuesday. The states New Jersey, Alabama, Oklahoma, Texas, Kentucky, Vermont, and Washington believe Voyager Digital's EARN program accounts may be unregistered securities, he said. They coordinated to file separate legal actions, including at least one cease and desist against the publicly traded firm. I think the specific cease and desist was from New Jersey. The thrust is say, okay, guys, it's time to come to the table, Borg said in a phone call. So I think, so what's happening, this happened to BlockFi. So with BlockFi's interest accounts, as of February 14th, 2022, the BlockFi interest account is no longer available to the new clients who are U.S. persons or persons located in the United States. Existing United States clients with a BlockFi interest account are unable to transfer new assets into the account. So that means if you are a new customer, you're not going to be able to transfer from your existing exchanges, from your addresses into the account to earn interest. So if you buy the buy the coin directly on BlockFi, then you'll be able to earn the interest. If you already are a customer, you'll be able to still earn interest on the stuff that you have on there as well. But they ended up having to pay a $100 million fine, and then they had to change the way that their interest account is set up. So I think that's pretty interesting. So we're going to see how that plays out. Voyager responds. The investment firm said in a statement on Wednesday that it is aware of or has received cease and desist orders from State Securities Division of Indiana, Kentucky, New Jersey, Oklahoma in orders to show cause, or similar orders from the State Securities Division of Alabama, Texas, Vermont, and Washington. Voyager said it is in talks with the regulators to better understand the orders and clarify the statements it believes are inaccurate. When effective, the orders will stop the firm from offering new accounts or accepting new assets for its EARN program. The company expects to receive a transition period before the orders come into effect. Voyager is firmly convinced that its EARN program and Voyager EARN accounts are not securities, and intends to demonstrate its positions and defend it as necessary, as appropriate, and appropriate. Of course, Voyager supports appropriate regulation and will do its best to demonstrate to these regulators that Voyager has complied with the law, the company said. This is so interesting. So, if you guys have been following me and you've watched my videos before, I have said this, that Voyager is going to play by the rules, and they have from the beginning. And even if they are going to be put on the table and regulators are going to try and come down on them, they have been playing by the book the whole time, and they've said that. They're not trying to beat around the bush. They're not trying to do any shady deals. They're trying to do it properly so they can have mass adoption in Canada, in America, and honestly, let's see how far they go. I think they have massive growth, just as big as what BNB is. I hear Voyager and BNB get compared a lot. So we're going to see how this plays out. Right now, Voyager is sitting at $1.84. So it did drop a good 10% or more with that news, and also with Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a dip from it coming up to about 47,000. Bitcoin finally broke through all its resistance levels and everything. People were saying, oh, is this going to be a fake out? Is it going to be the full actual bull run that's supposed to happen? And I think it might have been just a slight bit of a fake out, because now we're back down to 44. People are thinking we might actually test for possible 40,000 again before we break up to the upside of going to 50,000. So we will see. Excuse me. So now the next thing that I want to talk about, now with all of this Bitcoin volatility and it moving basically sideways, MicroStrategy and its subsidiary MacroStrategy basically took out a collateralized loan with a bank called Silvergate for I think it was a $250 million Bitcoin collateralized loan. So they used their $250 million of Bitcoin collateralized to get over $600 million in Bitcoin to buy more Bitcoin. So I think that's amazing. So they're just buying Bitcoin at every price. It honestly, it's like it doesn't even matter to them. They're just dollar cost averaging it on every price that's been below 60. So I think that is something that we as the small guys should pay attention to. So if we use the internet, we basically can follow all of these purchases. We can follow the biggest whales in the ecosystem of crypto, and we can see what they're buying. If we basically play a little bit of their game and follow what they're doing, follow the money, we might be able to make some amazing whaleistic games. We just have to be smart. Let's do it together. So, if you guys haven't subscribed already, you got to do it. So this is my brand new crypto channel. If you guys have been with me from the beginning, you can see that I have a steady growth, and I want you guys to follow me on this journey. Something new to keep up with that I'm going to be doing this weekend is going to be a NFT gallery opening debut in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. So the gallery is going to be displaying some artists that are going to be testing out their NFT chops, and I will be there as a crypto ambassador to help people who have questions and try to get people used to the language of crypto and hopefully navigate them smoothly through purchasing an NFT if they're interested, and to explain to them why it's even important to think that JPEGs are worth purchasing right now, and in that manner. So when I talk to people about crypto, and I talk to just, my friends, I feel like they are going to know as much as me, or they do know as much as me about crypto. And then when I start to tell them all the things that I'm doing, I'm light years ahead of them. So I think I'm in a unique position. And if you are into crypto too, you're also in a unique position as a crypto influencer to start teaching everyone how to use crypto, how to navigate these different blockchains, how to use a DEX, how to use a swap, how to mint an NFT. What does minting even mean? These are the things that we are learning on this journey together, and this is why I made this channel. So I really hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I think that we are coming into a really, really interesting time in crypto and just in the world of tech and the internet. It's just going to be a really, really cool time. So I hope you guys are buckled up along for the ride, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.